Unless you like getting radiation sickness, stay away from it. Frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch. Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on the gun. Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might...
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
Oh, one last thing. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be...
Right.
I'd wish you good luck, Knight. But I think...
Charging into a situation with guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Proctor.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found.
Could jeopardize our entire
Well,
mission.
looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father.
It's
The
stuck.
Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Only opens with a key. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
God damn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Damn it. Sean, open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
I want answers, asshole. Now!
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find. It's good to finally meet you. I am.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. In the vault.
Right?
But then you learn that you're... Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10? And here I am.
It wasn't right.
To you, that would certainly seem... At that time, scientific cure. So they followed the best.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organ. Plenty of that was available, of course. Even in their attempts to but then the Institute found I was exactly what they needed. I am their father.
And you've...
I have. I know you must.
So, you're in charge?
I am the acting director, yes. The Institute.
Doesn't matter what they think.
I'm glad. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear.
Right.
Just what else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is
Sure.
I've been a part of. And now,
Maybe.
I know. And I am sorry. The Institute can... You've been in the Common.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see. I simply ask, we really do have... Will you take...
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. Thank you. The Institute is now your... You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. And finally, Dr.
See anything suspicious?
What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No, nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%.
Most of them have lost a long time. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Hi, Doc.
Here we go.
They weren't kidding.
All set.
You really
Unit,
are
you
here.
can return to duty.
When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. If you don't mind my asking,
I just wanted to find my son.
now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, as you might guess, we maintain it. There's a lot of machinery. The work we do might. So, no.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear.
Sure.
Take your time. If there's anything else you like.
It must be a challenge.
Absolutely. Over the years, when necessary, fortunately, it's a good thing.
Right?
Thanks again.
Of course.
You're here. Glad you made it. Is it true Boot Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. No,
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time. Protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayer thinks he can hide
Subject
in his office.
identified.
Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about this unannounced.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads
We're
together.
all looking forward to
They're
working.
dragging their targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with.
Doctor?
Please
So,
don't. There's
here
enough
you
friction
are.
as it is
Just
between
an AO,
us and
acting
pretty much
director
all
of the
other
Synth Retention
departments.
Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father is our primary...
I'm sure it's best for everyone.
Certainly. The results... Our main instrument, coursers, they are highly... But I gather you know all this, since you... In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so, I suppose I'll have to ask... Now, unless you need...
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation.
Fine. Once we then begin... In those cases where the procedure is successful, all too often we're...
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Dr. Ayo.
What do you want? And please, make it quick.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
And remember, every simple
I hope I'll prove a useful...
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
She's been at it for like 2 hours. What is she even testing?
nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
I wasn't aware that I needed authorization.
Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but this is still my laboratory. If you plan to stay down here with us, you need to learn how...
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
I wasn't aware that I had to answer to you at all. You're obviously here for a reason, and...
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that Since Father trusts you, I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy. I'm not interested in return.
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders. Sorry, but you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
I wish there was something I could say that would convince you.
You're wasting your breath. The Brotherhood desired... I'm not interested in returning.
The Institute is deceiving you?
So now you're just gonna hurl. Come on.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play.
Sure.
I had a colleague down here. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab. I wanted to help with the incident never sat right with me. If you bring me solid, do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is gonna work on someone like... Stop trying to avoid the leg... Deal?
Deal.
All right. Doc, I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab... I'd tell you to be quiet. And finally... Now, for the sake of keeping up... I've been told to install a course... You're to be given full access.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll...
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute... In case the if nothing else, speaking of...
Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
So I've had to put everything else to one side. I wonder how the war
Security's too good.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Doc?
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren. I can't wait.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me get as the name. Our most important directive is to that end, we've even started to you probably saw the gorilla.
Seems like there's nothing you...
Hard work, and I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time.
Sweet. Nice.
Scanner's clear.
Got it.
Standing down.
Sweet. I'm through.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated. Threat redetected. Engaging. Damn you, warmongering human.
Got it.
Scanning unknown identity.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m.
Dr. Lee.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
I'm afraid it's...
Since when do you know what? Just let me hear it.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Corsairs can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But if they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
It's an honor to have you.
When are you going to tell me about this?
Subject identified.
No, I can't talk about that. Good to see you.
Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied. Chit-chat.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing.
I look forward to...
In that case, as the name our most...
Sure.
To that end, we've even started... You probably saw...
Seems like there's...
With hard...
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great.
Now that you've had a chance to...